What is up, guys? And I'm 01 here with another FIFA 16 video. This one's going to be focusing on the best custom tactics in FIFA 16. Listen carefully, guys, because this will help you with passing, it'll help you with defending, it'll help your all-around game. So the first one that you can switch up is the speed. I like to move that up to around 80. This allows your players to move into better positions, be a little bit quicker, move, make some more runs, and definitely will help you out in passing and attacking. Next up is passing. I like to move this a little bit up to around 55, 60, around there, just to help you a little bit more, make your players make a little bit better runs, get into a little bit more risky positions, and allow you to pass some more better passes for your attack. Next, for the positioning, I like to keep it at organized. Leave it where it is. No need to switch it up. Just keep it as it is. This will allow your players to get in good positions and find the open lanes for them to get into those. The next three sections, the crossing, the shooting, all those three, I like to keep at 50. There's no need to move them up. You could move it up between 50 to 60 if you really want to, but really if you leave it at 50, this will be a good balance. If you like to shoot a little bit more, you might want to move shooting up a little bit. If you like to cross a little bit more, want your players to be more into the center waiting for those crosses, you might want to move that up a little bit. But really, if you leave it at 50, keep that all balanced, it'll help your all-around game. But definitely, depending on your tactics, depending on how you like to play your play style, you might want to move some of those up if you like to do a little bit more of those, get more crosses, shoot a little bit more often, then you definitely want to move those up. And once again, for precision, I like to keep it at organized. No need to switch that up. Leave it as it is. You could put freeform, but really with organized, you're more than good. Your players will be in good position. They won't be going all over the place, and they'll usually be where you want them to be. Lastly, guys, defense. This one is really important. One of the biggest things in this custom tactics is to move your pressure from 60, I think where it is at default, all the way down to 30. A lot of people are wondering, how do you make sure that your defenders stay back, that they try to do these instructions for stay back while attacking? While that does help a little bit, it does not help enough. If you put your defendant down, move that down to around 30, that would really help you, and it'll allow you to have the back line stay back. They'll be in there ready for the counterattacks and really help you out along with your center defensive mids. So definitely recommend to move that down to around 30 is where I like to do it. So that means they'll start applying pressure really deep into it, so they'll stay back. Next up, we got aggression and team width. Once again, guys, I like to leave them at 50. No need to go overboard. You really have not that much time to switch up your tactics, so you want to keep most of them quite basic, because if you are playing FIFA Ultimate Team, guys, it's really important. You have to switch your tactic before every game. Once you get to the screen where you accept, you want to switch it up, your team management, switch up your tactics, and make sure to put custom tactics and put this in there. It's important you do this before every game because it does not save over from one game to the next. So you want to do the little amount of changes as possible. That's why I like to leave most of them at around 50. Some of them that are really important, like defense, like attacking, like passing, I like to move around a little bit. But most of the things have to be done really quickly. So you got to sort of memorize this thing so you can do it quickly before every game. And then the last one, I like to switch it up from offside trap to cover, just to make sure that your players aren't trying to put too much pressure or trying to do too many things at once. Just make sure they cover, stay in between the player and the goal. There's no need to do these offside traps and risk getting these easy counterattack goals. But that's basically it, guys. Make sure to switch up your custom tactics before every game, especially when you're playing an Ultimate Team, but they will help you out. They're not going to be game changers. You're not going to all of a sudden be that much better, but they are going to help you in attacking, making your players get into better position, make better runs, and in defense to stay back and not apply too much pressure where you'll leave yourself open for the counterattack. Thank you guys so much for watching. Click on the left if you want to see my tutorials. I have a whole bunch of different tutorials, passing, attacking, defending. You name it, I got it. Click on the right if you want to see my Ultimate Team tip videos, and down below to subscribe so you don't miss out on any future content.